Mykelti Brown-Padron, Christine's daughter from Sister Wives, hasn't been featured much on the show since marrying Tony Padron. However, in recent seasons, she and her husband have made more appearances. Recently, Mykelti shared a recap of a tell-all episode on her Patreon, where she broke down in tears over her dad, Kody Brown, making her cry. She also expressed feeling hurt by Robin. In addition, Mykelti shared some information, or tea, about Meri Brown on the TLC show. Tony's wife, Mykelti Brown-Padron, runs a Patreon account similar to her younger sister Gwendolyn. While not as popular as Gwen, Mykelti has gained followers by occasionally sharing information. For instance, she mentioned that Robin holds down a job. However, some Sister Wives fans were unhappy with Mykelti being friendly towards Kody's last remaining wife. Interest in Mykelti's Patreon increased notably in October when she turned on Robin. Mykelti contradicted Robin's claim that everything was fine between Kody and his kids before Christine left him, accusing her of lying. This indicates a souring of relations. Season 18 of Sister Wives appears to have highlighted the painful difficulties of polygamous life for the Brown family. Brittany from Tough Topic on YouTube shared several videos about Christine's daughter, Mykelti Brown-Padron. In the first video, it was revealed that on Patreon, Mykelti cried while discussing her dad. She mentioned that the adult kids might not feel comfortable with Kody Brown after he called them nasty names on reality TV. Other information suggested that she's unhappy with the way her father treats his original wives, Christine, Meri, and Janelle. Mykelti also talked about Robin Brown, indicating that they may not be in contact anymore. This could be particularly hurtful since Robin often played the role of peacemaker and compromiser in the family. A second video by Tough Topic suggested that Tony's wife felt embarrassed by her tears. The question sessions appear to reveal a lot of interesting information, akin to a mini tell-all where fans get to ask the questions. In Tough Topic's second video, it was disclosed that despite having a breakdown, Kody's daughter claims she didn't cry about comments made about her dad, but rather gets emotional whenever discussing her relationship with him. The Sister Wives star seems to have conflicting feelings about her father, much like other siblings who feel hurt by Kody. The difference is that she expressed a desire to give Kody another chance. Describing Robin and Kody as disappointing, it appears there's a significant rift between them. On a side note, when discussing allegations of abuse by Meri, Mykelti revealed that season 18 of the show almost didn't happen, so she has to be cautious about how much information she shares on Patreon. TLC fans shared their thoughts on the situation. One commented, "The only reason Robin had a relationship with Mykelti was to spite Christine. That clearly didn't work, so now she has no use for Mykelti." Another one commented, "I feel so bad for Mykelti, and I wish that I could tell her that Kody's lack of love and attention isn't because she isn't worthy of love, it's because early in life Kody decided that loving people was a loser's game." A third one commented, "It's so hard because you want to be loved by your parent and you want a relationship with them. But when they don't really try and they are toxic, it's really hard emotionally to figure out what to do." What do you think about Mykelti Brown stating that she has limited contact with Robin Brown nowadays? Do you believe her breakdown and tears were solely about Kody Brown, or could it be that she is someone who easily gets emotional? Recently, Christine Brown raved over her daughter Mykelti, but she also received backlash for it. Because of the way Mykelti has handled Meri Brown, her other mother, some Sister Wives fans are offended that Christine is bragging about her. Mykelti's detractors are voicing their opinions because of her outspokenness on her dismissal of Meri. Avalon, Ace, and Archer, the three children Christine and her spouse Tony Padron share, are among the carousel of images Christine posted on Instagram. Christine captioned the photo, saying, "I absolutely adore living close to at Mykelti," after appearing utterly enamored with her grandchildren. "She's an incredible mother, which I also adore. I have never met someone more considerate, understanding than her. Being her mother is indeed a blessing," Christine mentioned. With Christine playing the part of a grandmother, many of her 1.3 million Instagram followers loved and raved about her post. Still, a good number of commentators weren't exactly praising Mai, particularly in light of the way in which she had handled Meri. "She's everything those things are, but the forgiveness," wrote one of Mykelti's detractors. "Just saying that from what I can tell, she seemed to hold something against and exaggerate about her as well." Another Instagram user said that Christine and her supporters were damage controlling Mykelti, saying that the more people say she is wonderful, the more people will believe it. According to a fan of Meri's, she was duped by Kody and polygamy, and she should be given grace by Christine and Mykelti. They went on, "It is not right to put and Kody in the same category. I am not familiar with the inner workings of your family, but I am aware of the negative effects of excluding others. I don't like this." With their remark, one of Mykelti's detractors went one step farther. They groaned, "Bahaha, she's a horrible daughter and has her father's narcissistic traits. Loves making you look foolish because she knows you'll take it in stride and gain attention." Mykelti, the second eldest child of Christine and Kody, accused Meri of being very emotionally and verbally abusive to her and her siblings when they were younger, as Monsters and Critics reported earlier this year. Mykelti revealed the allegations to her Patreon supporters, informing them that she was the target of Meri's harassment. "Because of the trauma that I experienced as a child growing up, she is not and will never be a part of my life, my husband's life, or my kids' lives," Mykelti admitted. Mykelti further expressed her disapproval of Meri's treatment of Kody by charging Kody's first wife of being unfaithful to him online through her use of a catfish. Her anger at her father for giving up is unjustified. Mykelti stated, "She threw the towel in. I'm finished," she said. "She was the first to cheat." Irritated by Mykelti's continued amicability with her father, Kody, and his spouse, Robin Brown, are a lot of Sister Wives watchers. In fact, Robin and Mykelti get along so well that Robin was there when Mykelti's twin sons, Ace and Archer, and daughter, Avalon, were born. When the other siblings decided to spend Christmas apart from their father and his preferred bride, Mykelti also made an appearance at Kody and Robin's home. Given that they believe Kody and Robin should be held responsible for their actions, especially in light of Kody's treatment of Mykelti's mother, Christine, prior to their 2021 split. Many Sister Wives viewers have undoubtedly taken offense at this. After her mother wed David Woolley, Mykelti Brown Padron's family grew significantly. Her family already has 17 brothers and sisters. Step-siblings, step-nieces, and step-neighbors are now plenty to include in the mix. Recent images of the Sister Wives actress spending quality time with David's extended family were posted online. The way the mixed family got along so well thrilled the fans. Not every blended family is a good fit. Luckily, though, it appears that the families of David Woolley and Christine Brown are getting along just well. 3 children are the property of Mykelti Brown and her spouse, Tony Padron. Arranging playdates with the grandkids of David Woolley was something they were more than delighted to do. However, just what took place when the young children gathered. "In addition to giving me new siblings, my mother's marriage to David, in my opinion, most significantly gave my kids other cousins," the mother of 3 stated on social media. "I have always valued my family above anything else. I've enjoyed expanding my family. My children will have playmates and educators for life. It's been a pleasure getting to know my new siblings. It is a true thrill and pleasure." David's grandkids are shown in many pictures that Mykelti included of her daughter Avalon playing. In addition to playing together in someone's house, they seem to visit an aquarium and a park. The general consensus among fans was that it was wonderful how nicely the families of Christine and David got along. They also heard with pleasure that Mykelti gets along well with her new step-siblings. "It's amazing to hear this. I reasoned that perhaps David's family was not part of the family. It is possible that they are prohibited from taking photos or choose not to. I'm glad they are taking part. Additionally, your kids will have cousins to play with." One Instagram user commented on the photo, saying, "I have to say, your daughter has the most beautiful eyes. This is really adorable." Another said, "I'm really happy with how nicely everyone is integrating. We can only hope that this is the first of many amazing moments the family has together." Fans have not yet seen David Woolley appear on film. However, he will appear for the first time on the tell-all with Christine. Viewers of Sister Wives have been anticipating this moment. "I hope he makes the same kind of impression on the fans as he did on Christine's family." Do you find it pleasing that David Woolley's family and Mykelti Brown's family get along so well? Sister Wives star Janelle Brown recently talked about what her ex-husband, Kody Brown, said about her liking him mainly for his looks. In a special episode of Sister Wives, Janelle laughed off the idea when the host asked if she was attracted to Kody because of his nice pecs. She said, "Can you believe that? There's a lot more to a marriage than just that." Janelle, who has 6 children with Kody named Logan, Maddie, Hunter, Garrison, Gabriel, and Savannah, shared her perspective on their relationship. During the special, Kody himself was asked about his controversial statement. He said, "Talking about great pecs and six-pack abs was because Janelle always saw me as a physical thing and a resource, not really understanding my humanity," as reported by COCO magazine. In a later interview on November 26, Janelle shared her perspective, mentioning that before the issues in season 18 of the show, she thought their relationship was very, very good. She was surprised by Kody's current thoughts and suggested he might be speaking impulsively, saying, "He's just saying what's in his mind." But it was so much more than that. Obviously, there's way more to a marriage. Kody's statement came up again on the October 8 episode of Sister Wives. He expressed disappointment that Janelle didn't seem interested in rekindling their romantic relationship during a birthday dinner. The 54-year-old reality TV personality felt like Janelle saw him only as a physical object and resource, describing it as being reduced to a piece of meat. Despite wanting to be seen as a person, Kody still believed he could be in love with Janelle, according to US Weekly. In a recent interview, Janelle disagreed with Kody's perspective. She emphasized the positive relationships their 6 children had with their father until the last few years and found humor in Kody's feelings. Janelle and Kody, who were spiritually married in 1993, announced their separation in December 2022 after nearly 30 years together. This decision followed Christine Brown's departure from Kody the previous year, leaving Meri Brown as the only wife to officially split from him. Kody recently claimed that he was only truly in love with his 4th wife, Robin, whom he legally married in 2014, and that he was just acting in love with his other ex-wives. Janelle wasn't convinced by his perspective and said, "I think now he wants to brush it all off, but I don't necessarily agree with his perspective." Christine, now married to David Woolley, had a different view. She shared that she now understands what it's like to be in love and be loved. The intricate dynamics of the Brown family continue to unfold, with each member's perspective adding complexity to the narrative presented in Sister Wives.